Hello, Daza! How you doing? Welcome, everybody. Glad that you are here. We're doing the Minecraft thing today, and we're being stared at by cats. Like, where I logged out, I logged back in, and I just got, like, the 3 cats staring at me. It's like, hello, guys. How you doing? Okay. It's like they're real cats that are waiting to have you give them their dinner. Or breakfast or whatever. They're all just like, yes, yes, now! I'm like, oh. Alright, we do not need the fish in our pocket. Now we've gotten the... cats. We've gotten the cats. Let's go put the stoof over here. Oh, I need to, like, lava source again. Looks like I got one that needs a bucket of lava. Looks like just one. Oh, convenient. I have a bucket. Whoop. Go, lava! Alright. And then let's put this stuff in these boxes here. That one. And then these I'm gonna turn into blocks so they can stay right in my inventory. Because, well, I'm going to be building, so we'll need the building stuff. Oh man, I got too much stuff. I need to organize my space. And I keep saying this, and I keep not having done it yet. It's fine. I mean, it's not really, but, you know, it is what it is. I really need to take a lot of this stuff and put it into the warehouse we've got. Alright, so we're gonna need, for this particular set of projects, definitely the stone. I don't know that we'll need the stairs, but I'll bring them just in case. And grab the lanterns. That's our pathing. And we need the cherry that we're building with. Yeah! This cherry is amazing. So get all those blocks and some petals, because petals are awesome. What else? What else do I need? I got all my tools. Got my lunch, my crafting table. Let's bring plenty of sticks. Off wood, so that if I need wood for sticks or something, then I don't have to use my cherry. Alright, so things that we have to build. We need to build a llama pen to put our llamas in. We need a cat house, or a place for the cats to live, a dog house. I don't know, there's a bunch of dogs. So we're gonna have to figure out where some of these other sundry animals are gonna go. Because we got the camels in here now. Boop, boop. Yeah, camels. There's a little baby camel in there somewhere. Oh, no, it grew up. It's an adult camel. Guess we just have 3 adults now. And the pigs and the llamas are living together right now. So, I guess we could... We've been traditionally putting the garden on this side. But we could put a pen over here. And make, like, the llama pen and stuff over this side. Or we could go down and just cut out these trees and continue to extend our castle, zoo, menagerie, garden, farm thing. I don't know. Because I don't feel like we necessarily need more garden space. I don't know. Because we got a good amount of the different crops represented. We don't have, like, beets. We don't have any of the nether plants. So, maybe we do want to keep garden space over here. Alright, I'm gonna take out the trees then, and we'll extend there. Yeah! I say this like, yeah! I know exactly what I'm doing. No, I do not. The plan is vague at best.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello there, Uthgar. How you doing tonight? Have I died yet? Not yet. Hopefully I won't die in this game, because we're just going to be, you know, at least tonight, we're just going to be building. So the death risk is pretty low. It would definitely not compare to last night. Oh, gosh. I died so much playing Enshrouded. It's super good, though. I really genuinely have absolutely no idea how many times I died yesterday. It felt like a bunch. Doing good. Delivered some snails today. Now I'm trying to find the name a beast. You delivered some snails? Like you packed them in a box and sent little slugs with a shell? Snails? I'm confused. Might be that I'm being too concrete. That's entirely possible, but that is definitely what my brain is like. Oh, I didn't bring any dirt. Alright. This is going to be space that I'm not going to build in, so I will utilize it for my staging area. Let's make a chest here. That I can then toss the not current building stuff into. Man, I still have a snotty, stuffy, snuffly nose, and it's driving me nuts, guys. I'm like... No, it was all in a container in water. They're aquatic snails. So you, like, mailed them to somebody. Like, that kind of deliver. Or did you, like, bring them in their watery box to the person's house and be like, here, like DoorDash snails. And why is the delivery of snails a thing? And do you grow the snails? Do you, like, raise them? I'm so curious now. I have a million questions. I don't even know what it's called if somebody raises snails. Are they like a snail farmer? Like an NPC quest, hold on to them, drive in a car, and hand the snails to the person. Okay. And I take it the snails got there okay. All went well. Your quest was successful. Sounds like a snail escort quest. this world is definitely an interesting place filled with all the things I would never anticipate or think about. I have no idea. It was a beautiful woman at GameStop behind the counter. She asked if the snails were fine to a coworker. I said, snails, can I see? And I accepted the quest to deliver them to a person to be disposed of properly. Alright. That's an interesting adventure. And I can't say that I would have expected the quest giver for said quest to be at GameStop. And I like when things like that happen in real life. We find it interesting, novel, and quirky. But if things like that happen in a game, we're like, ah, that's not realistic. Why would that be a thing? Name tag a beast, please. Oh, is it not turned on? I thought I turned them all on. One moment, please. You know, one day I will have my stream fully up and running when I start streaming. I swear that someday I'm gonna have a stream where I don't go, did I get the settings wrong somewhere? Oh, look, there. Let's Name a Friend should now be available to you. You might have to reload Twitch. I appreciate you letting me know. But, you know, someday I think I must have hit the wrong thing. Guys, I'm breaking shit! I must accidentally hit disconnect. Speaking of having weird quirks, you know, in my stream. Yes, working as intended. Exactly as intended. I have done so much terraforming with this build. It's crazy. The amount of dirt that's been moved from point A to point B is just mind-boggling. I don't even know how many cubes of dirt have been relocated. The number of places I've chopped it out and built it up, and it's shuffled the dirt. Lots and lots of shuffled the dirt. Cow name. Why no, it's shrouded? You know, I will say there's absolutely, I'm so obsessed with the game, there's absolutely the temptation to be like, nothing but that game. But I think that when you play, I don't know, there's pros and cons to the way everybody does it. But I choose to have a different game on different nights for a couple reasons. A, so I can have a few mainstays that are always on the menu, so to speak. And B, so that people know that I'm going to be a variety gamer and don't come here expecting that they will always only see Shrouded and then be like, what? Why are you playing Resident Evil tonight? Should I change it later? Like when you go to my page and you see like 5 different games for the last week, you know that I'm a variety gamer. Yeah, unless Burnout is definitely a thing for sure. I think that if I were to play the same game for like a year, I think it would get stale and boring, like after a while. Granted, I will say that my personal experience is that I can personally stay on one game for a really long time, but there is definitely a saturation point where I'm like, nah, bro, I'm done. I don't want to play this one anymore. All right, let's name tag. And you want to name a cow? Okay. I had to remember what critter I was. Vino enshrouded. Okay. Here we go. Why? Oh. No. Oh. It's shrouded. I don't even know if I can give it. I can. Do you want a question mark? Yes. 2 question marks even. Now we have this. There we go. Alright. We got it matched. Let's go find a cow. I make it sound like they're wandering somewhere. Let's go name a cow. This is now the perfect cow name, apparently, folks. I'm beginning to wonder, like, how much of a stretch this build is gonna end up on. Oh, that's Jesus. We don't want to rename Jesus. Where the hell is a door? You're not named. You are now Wino enshrouded. Da 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 da. You should be sleeping. Okay. We do have 3 cats today, so a cat is available option. I logged in and all 3 of them were like staring at me and meowing at me. I'm like, hi guys. It's like when it's time to open the tin of food, they're all there. Meow, meow, meow. Hi, Agent. How you doing? Is the Church of the Holy Crafting Table still there? How's the Carls? I assume that the Church of the Holy Crafting Table is still there. I can't say that I have checked on it. But I don't think that anybody has gone and changed it. And alas, no, the Carls have not made it. The Carl fish have sadly ripped. Oh, speaking of rip, my anvil ripped. All right, let me see what it takes to make a new one. Oh, it takes blocks of iron. Oh yeah, we named a horse Carl. Yes, I believe the horse is still there. We'll have to like, yes, King of Carls. Yes, I remember now. You'd think that I would remember the name of all my animals, but I don't. And to the best of my knowledge, none of the horses have come to harm. I don't have anywhere near enough iron. Oh dear. Let's go see if we have some in the, warehouse. Alright, let's do. I don't come over here very often, so I don't really know what is in here. Alright, this is an iron box. Oh, there's 33. Brush? What does a brush do? Alright, I'm stealing the small stacks of iron that we have. I don't know if that's, like, enough or not.
Yeah, can I take it?
Carl that kills people. This adventure for Iron is brought to you by sleep. Remember, naps don't work when your soul is tired, right? I think that the thing about napping, I talk to people a lot about, like, there's a difference between, like, feeling tired, which is an emotion, and feeling fatigued, which is a physical lack of energy. And I always find it really interesting how it makes people's brains go, what? Because people don't think of feeling tired as a feeling. But we call it a feeling for a reason. I mean, think about the times that you felt fine and then somebody proposed doing something that sounded tedious and you suddenly feel tired when you didn't 5 minutes ago. But you didn't do anything. Alright, so we have an anvil and 6 iron to spare. Oh, baby. Alright, now we're naming this. You should be sleeping. Okay. You should be sleeping. Oh, wait. I missed a... Sleeping. Alright. I've lost it in my thing. There it is. Okay. Okay, we got it. Now, where's the cat? I dub you. You should be sleeping. And people brain go, huh? When I said that there are more than 5 types of rest, that surprised many people. Yeah. Yeah. There's more than one body system that requires resting. And I find it interesting that people really don't understand how our bodies work, like, at all. Yeah, I wrote a blog about rest and tiredness, and it was amazing to me. I don't know. Motherfucker. This is a problem. Houston, we have a major problem on our hands. Oh, dear God. My boxes blew up. Guys, where's my... We have a problem. I have to build fence before all of my critters run away. Oh, wait, I have some fence. God damn it. And I think that it is... that they want cactus. Come here, guys. Okay, let's go to sleep before more things. Yes, be free, right? Things are happening. Bad things are happening. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay, they're not going very super far. They don't seem to be responding to the cactus the way that, like... Are you gonna follow me? Nope, you have no fucks to give. Okay, I need to go get a lead then. Not okay! Not okay! All the critters are running wild now! We just barely got these llamas! Okay, okay. Where are my leads? Where are my leads? Where are my leads? Did I give them all to Siri? Because if so, that's going to be exceptionally unfortunate. I have one freaking lead. Okay. That's something at least. Okay. Let's go wrangle some llamas, and then hopefully I've got 2 pigs. I don't know if both, like, I had 3 pigs. I don't know how many of them got out. Pigs are easier to come by than llamas, so llamas first. Llamas are the priority here. Looks like we only have 1 pig in here. That means we're gonna have to get at least 1 other pig to come back so that we can have breeding. Okay. Okay. Pig! Pig! We got baby Idjit! And we got Idjit. I don't know where Idjit 2 went. Okay, next thing is we need to build a chest so we can put the things away. Man, what a problem. Everything literally just blew up. I don't like it. Alright, now we take the lead, and let's see if we can find the other pig. Because I don't see Idjit 2. Alright, Idjit was over here, so maybe, presumably, Idjit 2 went this way too? Oh goodness, we might have lost a pig, guys. Oh, there's a hole. Did he go in? Oh, he can't fit in that small hole. And it's so hard to know, like, how far away they would have gotten. There was a lot of time for wandering. If he's down there, I am probably not finding him again. I think that we've lost a named animal. I try really hard to keep the named animals safe. Gonna have to put up, like, a little gravestone. Rip Idjit 2. I guess if they show back up, though, they'll still be named and we'll know that they were a survivor. Oh, dear. Well, hello there, Eric Simmons. How you doing? I wasn't trying to ignore you. I've had an explosion. The creepers, like, came and blew up a hole in my fence, and I've lost a pig. You're doing fantastic. Glad to hear it. We've had some mishaps, but other than that, doing all right. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to consider Idjit 2 lost, but at least we have enough pigs to breed. Oh my goodness. There's a random chicken over there. Ugh. We lost, like, a chunk of the world here. We gotta fill that back in. You clip the explosion and put it on Discord. I'm 0% surprised. That shouldn't be dirt. That should be... Well, alright, so there was that excitement. Let's not have any more excitement. We can read another pic and rename them. I fit, no one will ever know besides the internet. Right? I mean, the VOD evidence will be there for all time for scrutiny. And, well, clips, I'm sure, will happen. Y'all be like, you tried, like, renaming it so we wouldn't know, but look right here. Alright, well, we got the road. Goodness. This is why I try so hard to make sure I sleep at night, so that something can't come along and just, like, blow things up. Yeah, no, you wouldn't at all, Ethgar. And I have, like, a crap memory. So, let me tell you, I know you guys go back when I'll be like, I don't remember this happening. And y'all will go back to the VODs and you'll be like, see, it happened right here. And I'll be like, alright, guess it did. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's one thing about it being a VOD. You always know whether or not it did or did not in fact happen. As long as you feel like it's worth spending the time to go back and look. I usually do not feel it's worth that effort. I've just accepted that I have an odd memory, which makes that my sense of timeline different than other people's. Who keeps receipts of all the ZebraPic mistakes? You know how long that receipt would be? Right? Especially if we're talking about, like, in-game mistakes where I, like, accidentally blow something up or fall off an edge or something. Oh, good gosh. That would definitely be a really long list. I think that would be a pretty extensive job duty to keep that kind of document maintained. Lots and lots of dirt. Always lots and lots of dirt. I'm not sure where we should put the cat house and dog house, and I almost feel like they should be, like, little compared to the other animal pen spaces. Because you don't really need them to have a pen, so you could pretty much put their house anywhere. These leaves are indirectly still attached to a wood nugget. We gotta get rid of it. There we go. Hopefully they shall dissipate and fall properly now. It can be a pain in the butt to try to work around leaf congestion in the area. So I try to make my tree farm not adjacent to my general area. Entry 14,257 ran into belly and died to poison. Entry 14,258 died to fall damage again. Oh man, that matron, she was nasty. I was all like, ah! And then I got up there and she one hit, poison drop, murdered me. That was it. I was done. I lasted half a second. I was like, well, alright, that's unfortunate. Yeah, because that game doesn't let you, like, block area of effect damage, so my shield ability to shrug off a lot of damage doesn't help me when it's a poison cloud. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I think that makes perfect sense, but whew, it made her the nasty boss for me to face. I've seen you get wrecked before and usually be trying to, but was getting wrecked by his private light speed. Yeah, it was probably the fastest death to boss I have ever had in any game. I was like, damn! Like, I'm done. I'm done. I like legit just got up into her space, into her hitbox. She was like, boom, done. I'm like, okay. And they're like, we mentioned her poison sucked. I'm like, you did. You did in fact mention that. I did not take that statement as that level of severity that I should have. That was not a interpretation that was had. I see the pig. Let's get the pig. That's gotta be Idjit too. There's no way that we just have a random... I mean, I guess it's possible, but I bet this is Idjit too. It is! We got it! Yay! No named animals were lost in this catastrophe. I mean, at least my redeem of... Simon said, was to fall off the cliff during a boss fight. At least that took time to read it. Right? Yeah, I think the matron killed me faster than I can read stuff. I mean, it was quick. Because it's funny, like, the level 11... melee creature that was like, you know, almost double our level, I got up there and toe-to-toe with it without any problem. You get the matron and she's just like, no. Yay, we got Idjit. All of our animals have been rescued and secured. Listen, chicken. He's like, oh, this is a safe place to live. No, no, it is not. Bugger off. Alright. Chicken! This is the downside to a really awesome shovel. It just like takes out everything. Getting like 1 or 2 blocks with it is Alright, we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with this transition over here into this cavern of death. I think that we're just gonna have to like close it over like we did the other area. So that we don't have fencing mishaps leading to a dungeon crawl to get our animals back. Because, whew, hello there, Micah. How you doing? And, well, if I flatten out the other area, then I can just play Shuffle the Dirt again, still some more. This should work. It should be perfect. Yeah, perfect, guys. Not going to do the full fill. This I'm just gonna cap over. Because it's kind of impractical to fill a cavern. I don't have that quantity of dirt. It feels like it sometimes when I'm trying to figure out spaces for it. And this is one of the craptastic trees that has like integrated wood nuggets that are like hard to find. And you gotta get rid of every single one of them if all the leaves are gonna fall off. Really? Pogo chop! Oh, goodness. All right. I don't think that needs to be there, but we'll see. I think it's one higher than I'm going to be going over here, so... This one's gonna take a bit, but we'll get there. This advantage of doing taking one down and lifting one area up at the same time, because you can just kind of relocate the dirt as you go. And we gotta make sure that we take a nap so we don't get any more creepers blowing up fences. Goodness. And then this way, nobody can fall down into oblivion. And then no matter how hard they try, monsters from the depths can't come and visit either. We can separate ourselves from the cave system. That's not something we need integrated into our farm. And there's plenty of other places to mine. I don't need this one right next door. Or half in my building zone. Oh, I gotta go down there. Oh, I don't know how far back I want to go with this. We'll do that for right now and see how it looks, I guess. Oh, get out some of these other trees. I guess we'll be replenishing our wood stock. We used quite a bit of that the last time.
Beautiful.
Well, hello. How you doing? Zada? I think it says Zada. How you doing tonight? Oh, looks like I got one or two more trees over here that we should take out. And this one too. Alright, I'm gonna mow all this down. Make sure we run around and pick it up, because that's what we're going to need to use for fill. The never-ending fill. Hey there, Gentle Puck! Something about the way you could just look at the dirt and it breaks is so satisfying to watch. I love this shovel. I mean, there are times that when I'm shoveling that I shovel twice as many things as intended, but I agree. It's still super satisfying, and I love the noise of it. In general, I really like the sound effects that they chose for Minecraft. Ah! This is another crappy tree! It is so difficult for me to get all of these little wood nuggets out so that the leaves will go away. Oh, that was a whole that's another tree. It's fine. That's alright. We were gonna cut that tree down anyway. It just happened a little earlier than I thought. That was all. I think that's all of them. You know, you can tell quickly enough when the leaves don't go away. Ugh, I don't know. That looks like I'm gonna have to go up there and continue to disentangle these two trees' leaves. Because as long as they're, like, touching a block that's touching a wood, I mean, as long as they're touching a leaf that's touching a wood, they just stay up there. Them trees got a whole network going. All their branches are connected. They are! It's like, what are you guys doing to me here? They're just, like, all together. Oh, that's not even... Oh, because this is the birch tree still, because it's not the greater green. I think that one's also... I don't know. We'll see what that does when all the drop is done. Sometimes the clearing of an area can be the most complicated, convoluted part of the project. When you got, like, a whole bunch of trees stuck together like this. Aw, man, really? Another one? Why are there so many of you? If I wanted you to grow, you would not. You would be like, nah, I'm just gonna be the straight, skinny little guy. I say that, this straight, skinny little guy. And I think it's, so what is this, a rainbow tree? That's such a dork. Yeah, guys, these complicated oaks, these are the rainbow trees, okay? Oh, I need to eat so that I can, like, walk around properly. Alright, so then this platform, I think that's all the trees off of it. We gotta take off this tree. Alright, and then if we leave a little step up place. This is where this shovel isn't as good because it's getting just one or two blocks is interesting. But it is very fast. It's like the chainsaw of shovels. Yeah, I love that it's just look at it and go. It's like mowing the dirt. This shuffle is amazing. I really wish we could get shovels like this in real life, though. We can just sort of wave it and everything goes. And I would not be able to wield it because, wow, man, we would have like Insta-crater in a place you didn't want it. Imagine you're going along and you sneeze and you just like take out a huge chunk. Hey Zebra, do you know where the person go to for peekaboo accident? Nope, I guess not. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Peekaboo accident. Nope. Don't know. Is that a video game or do you know where the person to go to for a peekaboo accident? Oh my goodness. Okay, first of all, I thought we were having a serious question. Second of all, even after you gave me the answer, I had to reread that twice before it then registered that was a joke. All right. It's fine. Everything's fine, guys. I was sitting here waiting for your face to fall as you read it. I'm just like, I don't know. Then I'm like, I don't know what that is. Is that like a game? Is it like, is it a book? Is it a movie? Like, I don't know what we're referencing here. I was really like processing, digging around in my files, seeing if I knew this information, and choke. You know, it's one of those skill sets that I don't know that there's a good way to improve on your joke recognition rate. If anybody knows of a trick for that, I'd love to be in on it. My brain is just so concrete all the time. It's interesting. Definitely makes life interesting. Normally I'm really slow on the uptake too, but I just blamed that on neurodivergence. I mean, it absolutely is me having impaired language pragmatics for sure. Like that is definitely a communication issue that is frequently seen in people with either ADHD or autism. It's more common in autism, but it's present in both. So, where I have both, not surprising that I have that issue, but yeah. Whew. And I think that what adds to the issue for me is that I'm a wicked concrete thinker. Like, I just take things exactly as it's said first, and then after, like, a little bit of processing, I can be like, oh, for typing people, don't tone tags like J/J for joking and S for serious. Bit for in-person conversation, I have no clue. Oh yeah, I like it when people use the conversation tags. I think they're very helpful. And I agree that having a in real life person-to-person conversation, it would be helpful to add all of those things. I mean, the first thing would be to learn all the tags. But I do like the idea of a conversational tagging. And the other thing about, like, online chat and how people struggle like all people struggle with like tone and intention on the internet because you don't have any of the paralanguage clues. I feel like it's a really good metaphor for helping like neurotypical people understand what my language experience is like. I tell people that all the time. When you are talking to me in person, it is like reading chat. Like, I don't feel like I'm at a disadvantage in chat because I feel like I get the exact same information from a chat channel conversation that I get in person. Like, I can't read your body language. I can't read your facial expressions. Your paralanguage is foreign to me. Like, I'm not going to pick up on any of those clues. Okay, I won't say none, but it's low. So, yeah. And then people just look at me like, whoa, it's just like chat. Yeah, that's what it's like. When I'm serious, people think I'm joking, and when I'm joking, they take it too seriously. And if I over-exaggerate the tone, it just kills the humor. Yeah, it's so hard. Like, I'll deliver jokes, and people will just look at me like, what? And I'll be like, it's funny. And they just... I'm like, I was just trying to be funny. It's okay that you don't think it's funny, but I promise that's all that was happening. And they'll just look at me like, how is that a joke? It just was, I swear. I will just legit say /S, by the way, if there's a beat in conversation where my tone isn't coming across clearly enough, right? Like, if your peeps know those tags, then yeah, that would totally be helpful. And I mean, I have no problem personally using sounding, you know, when I'm with somebody that I'm not super, and even people I'm familiar with, but it's more likely with people that are new to me that I won't be able to determine like if they're serious or joking, and I'll just straight up ask them, are you joking right now? Like, how serious should I be taking this? Because it's sounding kind of like you're saying this, and that's coming across a little rough to me. So am I missing a joke here? So I just try to like sound out what their feelings are and give them an opportunity to verbally add that clarification. Like, oh, no, I was just joking. I didn't mean anything by it. Oh, okay, cool. I also find that strategy works incredibly well for people who bully you and then try to walk it back with, well, I was just joking. You don't gotta get mad and take it personal. I'll just be like, oh, so why was that like, I don't get why that was a joke. And, you know, you just kind of play dumb. When you look away from the person to recall info, aka not looking in their eyes, I can't read and process the information or recall past events at the same time. Yeah, stuff like that definitely happens for me. But even if I am like looking at you the whole time, I cannot read paralanguage very well at all. I really struggle with that. Which definitely compounds the difficulty with language pragmatics, for sure. Like, for example, hey, we need help. There's a bobcat accident. And I reply the cat or the heavy machine, and they respond, why do you always answer my question with a question? Right. Like, and I feel like people get really offended with clarifying questions. And I don't understand why. I'm like, I'm not challenging you. I'm trying to understand and clarify the situation. And they'll just be like, well, when you ask a lot of questions, it implies that you don't trust me. Nope. It implies that I don't understand you and desire to. Like, don't you want to be understood? Isn't that the purpose of this communication? For me to understand a bit of information that you are offering up? I don't understand why either. Yeah, it's so wild to me. I'm just like, yes, I often ask like 20 or 30 questions. And I frequently tell people when I first meet them that I have auditory processing disorder and I have impaired pragmatics. And even though I tell people that, they'll be like, what does that mean? Verbal communication is more difficult for me. And they'll be like, Okay. But even then, when you put it on the table, they don't really understand what it means. It implies that I am making sure that we're on the same page of the same book. Exactly. Like, I like it when people ask a whole bunch of questions because A, it implies that they're engaged and listening to the conversation and interested in the topic, and B, then I know that they are getting what I'm telling them. Yeah, it's wild stuff. And it's not that, like, either group is right or wrong. I think that the challenge is just that there's so many differences in the language between neurotypicals and neurodivergent people that I feel like it is two different languages. I feel like our body language and paralanguage sets and all of that are a completely different language than the people who are neurotypical. And it's not that either set is better or worse. It's like being French or English or Spanish, right? It's just a different language. And if you don't know that language, it makes it difficult to understand what's being communicated. And when you think about research suggests that about 80% of communication is through paralanguage, that if we're not speaking the same paralanguage, we're not really speaking the same language at all, period. Like, that's a big percentage of our communication. I also hate when neurotypical ask, why did you do this? And then I give a detailed explanation on why I did the thing, and they're like, stop making excuses. Took me forever to realize that they don't care the reason. They only want an apology and a promise not to do the thing anymore. Yeah, see, that's something that I clarify. That's one of those clarifying questions that they don't like either. But I'll clarify. I'll be like, are you really looking for an explanation right now, or are you looking for an apology? Because if you're looking for reconciliation, I need to understand why you're upset first. And a lot of people will be like, well, you should just know. Well, I'm sorry that you feel that I should just know, but I can't read your mind, and I don't. So if you would like me to reconcile the issue with you, then you have to do your part by communicating the grievance. And a lot of people really, like, just get so put off by that. And I'm like, well, how can I prevent this offense again in the future if I don't even understand what the offense is currently? Like, are you upset because of my word choice and I sounded rude? Or are you upset because I brought this topic up at all? Are you upset because of my tone? Are you know, like, it's hard to change my approach if I don't know what it is about my approach that you have a grievance about. And then people are like, well, it's not that deep. Well, language is complex, and because yes, it is that deep. It's that complex. It's that nuanced. Agree 100%. That's a really good take. No side is wrong. We're just not on the same page as all. Yeah, I really feel that way. I just wish that we could change the societal perspective so that we're looking at talking to each other the same way that you would approach somebody who was in a different language. Like, if I were to approach somebody who was speaking, French, and they were just learning English, I would expect there to be a lot of miscommunications, cultural language use differences, maybe difficulty with pronouncing the word in a way that he even understood the word. You would expect communication barriers. And I think that if we could get to the point where we just thought about it as being two different languages, I think that both groups could give each other a lot more grace. Because I think that the best relationships are when people can meet each other in the middle, where both sides have things that are accommodated so that everybody gets a little bit of something. It gets all the needs covered and some of the wants. I will walk up to a new place and I do what I call a goblin squat. It's a squat with arms out like a cheap scarecrow. Whoever does it back or their own version, I go, I have found my people. There are some things that is so true. Like, I have I'm sure anybody who's been here for a while, I have a lot of verbal stimming, and I find really quickly that the people in my environment who I work with that are also neurodivergent will stim back and like make sounds back with me, and that neurotypical people will just look at me like, what is that? What are you doing? And I'll be like, oh, I don't know. I'm just making noises. It's fine. I really don't know. I have no idea. It's just a noise. Like, I make sounds all the time, and I swear they have no meaning. And people will be like, no, dude, you don't just make a sound for no reason. Sorry. I don't... there's no meaning. Sometimes there's a, like, emotion behind it, but it's not, like, word meaning. Or when you get so upset and they are not listening and a meeting will be happening, I come prepared and bring notes and references, and they think that I am intentionally trying to argue them, but I'm not. I'm trying to make sure where the fault is. Oh yeah, I love it when people are like, you're over prepared. You asked me to come to this meeting to be able to present to you why I think we should do the thing, or change the thing, or what I think the system errors are. So I came to you with a full analysis of the situation, ready to go, with like absolutely references, and you're upset that I did this. What did you actually want then? And that's frequently what I say to people. What did you actually expect me to bring? So I know for next time. Oh, like that one TikTok sound from The Office. I talk a lot, so I just learned to tune myself out. Oh my god, I have never watched The Office, but I feel that in my soul. I'll be like, in my office, talking to myself, and somebody be like, are you talking to me? Oh, sorry, I didn't even realize I was talking. And they'll just be like, how can you not know you were talking right now? And I'll be like, I don't know, it happens all the time. I just don't realize I'm talking. Yeah. Oh. We verbal stim back. Sometimes I go, ee, as a verbal recognition of input. Yeah. And it has been brought to my attention that one of my, like, verbal things is sighing, which, like, apparently normally conveys a lot of emotion. And for me, it legit means nothing. Like, it's just a noise. So just making a noise. And people will be like, what? And I'll look at them and I'll be like, what? And they're like, well, that was a really big sigh. And I'll, like, not even be aware that I had just sighed. Like, I'll be like, oh, sorry. And they'll be like, well, what are you feeling right now? Are you, like, all frustrated or something? Or tired? And I'll be like, no. No. And the amount that people just don't take your answers at face value to me is mind-boggling. Why would I lie to you about this? Like, what would be the value of me lying to you about, like, not having any emotional investment in my sigh or my noises or whatever? Like, what is there to gain in that? I mean, until proven otherwise, I take people at face value in what they present to me. And then if other information is presented to me that contradicts that, I will question what they've presented to me. I'll be like, well, you said this and then this. So can you clarify? Because I feel this is contradicting information. And they'll be like, are you saying I'm lying? I'm saying I don't understand. It's entirely possible for some things to not always be consistently true, and I just didn't have all the information. It doesn't mean you're lying. It could mean that somebody misunderstood something or misremembered something. I mean, I'm like the queen of forgetting shit, so, like, I will frequently be like, I don't think that happened. I don't remember that. And then sure enough, it's on my VOD. It happened. One boss went, I have nothing to say on this matter. I go, okay, you can listen then. And they get stunned when I continue. Then they talk back and I go, I thought you had nothing to say. I asked for you to listen since you didn't want to speak. We tell children you don't need to talk back to listen. Do you want to communicate about this issue or not? Yeah, I know. It's so like... There's so many turns of phrases that are just like expressions of emotion rather than like actually mean what they say, and it is so confusing to me. So confusing. I want to be like, well, why don't you just tell me what you would want then? Like, don't tell me you don't want me to get you a Christmas present if you want a Christmas present, because bitch, you ain't getting a present. Like, if you say to me, oh, no, we don't have the money, let's not exchange Christmas presents this year, you know, that's stressful, let's not do it, and then you get me a Christmas present, I'll be like, okay, you changed your mind, I won't even feel guilty because you told me not to get one, right? But, like, don't expect me to do a thing if you have told me not to do a thing. I mean, I get, like, it's more about, like, them expressing anxiety over spending money, but I'm not gonna know when you're telling me the thing and when you're like expressing your anxiety. I'm never gonna be able to interpret that nuance. If you're having anxiety about spending the money but you still want to do the thing, be like, well, I'm feeling anxiety about money, or I'm feeling the frugal right now, right? Like, say that. Don't be all like, no, let's not do it. And then be upset because I don't do it. Like, that drives me insane. I'll just be like, I don't know what people want from me so often. I'm so confused. And this is the kind of stuff that I feel like is genuinely like a real, like a different language. It's the same words. Like, we're speaking English, but the use is so different. And I find it really fascinating that people who are autistic or ADHD frequently have the same kind of communication style as myself, and I don't struggle to communicate with them the way that I struggle to communicate with neurotypical people. And I find that really fascinating because it's not because we all grew up in the same place, like why you would see cultural influences. So I don't know, I find it interesting. The human brain is so fascinating to me. I find it so backwards that the same people who are complaining about lack of empathy can't and won't put in the effort to learn how we communicate while we're doing mental gymnastics trying to figure out their secret unspoken codes. So I talk about this a lot when I talk about alexithymia, because I feel like it's one of the things that's easier to kind of point to and clarify why neurotypical people misunderstand the presentation of what we're doing. So, like, alexithymia presumes that you don't know what you're feeling. My personal experience with alexithymia is not that I don't know what I'm feeling. Like, I know what feelings I'm having, but I struggle with verbal language. So when you say, what are you feeling right now? I, without preparation, can't just express the nuance of what I'm feeling. Like, on the fly, random just, hey, this is how I'm feeling right now. Because language is nuanced and complex, and emotions are nuanced and complex. And language falls short of emotional experience. Like, that's just reality. Like, go ahead and try to explain what love is. That's a perfect example of how language fails us when talking about emotions. And I feel like there's many other things in the differences between the expression of things with neurodivergent versus neurotypicals. They make assumptions based on what they observe, and I feel like empathy is one of them. Because I don't express my concern and my regard for you in the same way that they would. They don't recognize that I am expressing that regard. If I'm sharing with you my special interest, it's because I want you to be a part of my world. And I want to take you into this thing that is super exciting and cool. But many people who are neurotypical don't recognize that this is a activity of expressing you're a cool person, enter intimacy with me. So I think that empathy is the same. I don't think that people who are neurodivergent are less empathetic. I think that they express it differently in ways that neurotypical people often perceive as being egocentric. Like when you're telling me about an experience that you have, my first knee-jerk response, if I relate to you, I want to tell you, oh, I relate to this, by telling you, hey, I've also experienced something like this. So I'll share something about my life to try to make you feel more at ease, to feel like you're not alone, to feel like, you know, you're being understood and validate that. But many neurotypical people feel like that's making the conversation about you and is egocentric. And it took me a long time to realize that that was like a conversational faux pas with neurotypical people. So I have a really hard time like providing emotional support and space and knowing what I'm supposed to say to help them feel validated and reassured when they don't speak the same language set that I speak. It's hard. And all of that goes into paralanguage and pragmatics that people that are neurodiverse really struggle with. You don't have to spend money. You can do quality time. There are other love language to fill the need if you need. Exactly. Like, that's something that you could, like, have that conversation with them about. Like, but don't say, I don't want a thing if you want a thing. Like, I will never be able to make heads or tails of that. Like, it will 0% of the time will I ever parse that out. It's so hard. It's like the parents who make their kids go to therapy to fix them, but then are just the scapegoats of the environmental consequences of the parents. So you want them to fix the side effects and not the root issue. Yeah, exactly. You know, I definitely have experienced this with parents when I'm trying to explain to them why I feel their neurotypical person, you know, their neurodivergent child is struggling. And I feel like, you know, this is a topic I can speak to. You know, I have lots of years of experience as a psychiatric nurse. I also am neurodivergent, so I can speak to it from a personal perspective. You know, I'm just trying to help you out. But then they'll be like, yeah, no, but, and I'll be like, oh, so you're not really interested in why they're upset. You just want to know how you can make them neurotypical. Well, the answer is that you can't. There's no treatment that will make them not neurodivergent. The closest that you can come is teaching them to mask effectively, which unto itself is not problematic. But if you're going to teach somebody to mask, you need to teach them how to unmask, and you need to teach them that masking is about self-protection. It's ego shielding, not self-erasure. But yeah. But then sharing our version of the matter makes it about us. I go, no, I'm letting you know I've been there and I can relate. Yeah, I know, exactly. Hello there, Vince. How you doing? Here's a list of special interests I have and some examples of items in that categories. If for every reason a gift is needed, thank you for sharing your viewpoints. Exactly. Like, it really is like completely two different languages, and almost it feels like two different cultures sometimes. It's really interesting to me because I have siblings who are neurotypical and I have siblings who are neurodivergent, and we grew up in the same house with the same environment, and yet our worldview and our perspective on language and the way that we use it is really different. And it's really interesting to me that even people who grew up together aren't by default automatically learning each other's language. It's like, I feel like we need to figure out how to bridge the language barrier before we can really figure out how to get the two groups to integrate well. But, like, nobody wants to I don't know, it doesn't seem like anybody is interested in making things about meeting in the middle. I feel like a lot of conversations are about who's the bad guy. And I feel like that comes from both sides of this, not just one group or the other. And I get that there's a lot of frustration and years of issues from both sides that make it emotionally charged. And that makes these kinds of discussions always more difficult. Wow, that's a really great speech. Thank you for sharing your viewpoint. I know, I totally info dumping tonight. Sorry, guys. It's happening. It's happening. The squirrel is off the leash. What I freaking hate is that others will go, hey, he's autistic like you, then why can't he do this like you? It makes me so mad because I go, it's a spectrum for a reason. How I present this to people is, you're neurotypical, right? You're not autistic. And they'll go, yeah. So are all of your skill sets, personality traits, and presentations exactly like your brother who is also neurotypical? And they'll be like, well, no, of course not. We're different people. And I'll be like, yeah, exactly. That's why my sibling who is autistic and myself who are autistic don't look exactly alike, because we're different people, right? And most people will go, oh, yeah, you know, okay, that makes sense. Like, your neurotype doesn't dictate everything about you. Just like being male or being female, it's like one aspect of your humanness. And our whole person is a compounding effect of all of the aspects of our humanity and all of our life's experiences all swirling together into like a person slushy. Okay, that sounds like people got blended. Scratch that, no person slushies. In the Super Bowl between the Chiefs and the 49ers, I'm cheering for the 49ers. Who are you cheering for? I don't watch football and I don't know anything about football. I've never even watched a Super Bowl in my whole life. I don't even know the rules. I'm a non-football cheerer because I'm pretty sure the Super Bowl is football. I'm not at 100%, but I think so. We can be in the same environment, same time, and conditions, and different results can happen. I use popcorn as my example. Not all popcorn kernels pop at the same time. That's actually another really good way of looking at it. Because, yeah, you can have all that popcorn in there, and some of them just ain't never popping. You get those little bastards that, like, you break your teeth on because they only half popped, and you didn't realize they only half popped, so you pop that in there, and you're like, blah. Sorry, that's a totally different tangent. Speaking of siblings, mine want to play Roblox with me. Thanks for the fun chat. I'm definitely walking away with a different and better viewpoint. Well, thank you for coming and hanging out with us. I appreciate you being here. And I hope that you have fun with your siblings. I don't care who wins. All I've been hearing is Taylor Swift. And honestly, I'm just there for the food and friends. Oh, it's Taylor Swift. That's been a thing. That's been a thing. Whew. I think that's all I can say about it. You know, I worked around these trees, and now I'm like, bleh, these trees. It's fine. Story of my life. I'll be like, yeah, I'll keep this thing, and then I'll be like, I don't like this thing. And usually it's food. Like, I'll go weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks where all I want to eat is chicken nuggets, and then I'll be like, I don't want chicken nuggets. I want macaroni and cheese. Then I'll be like, on macaroni and cheese for like the next month. And you never know, like, I never can predict, like, when that swing is gonna happen. I mean, there are a few foods that no matter what, I will be like, yes, I will eat this. But most foods, even if it's a food that I like, it has to be, like, the right time and context, and at least you tried to keep the thing. Yeah, I tried. Now I'm like, nah. Moving on. We'll just delete this. These trees do not need to exist. Well, if nothing else, we now have a rather large cleared area on this side that we can build in. So the animal pens that we need space for, there's definitely plenty of space for. And then as we cover up this area, we will also be able to make stuff over here. I'm debating about whether or not this middle chunk should come out so that we have a clean, smooth across to over here. But I figure I will work on... Oh, man, there's no way there isn't a nugget in that somewhere. Yep, there it is. The one thing that I hate about putting a layer over the caves is that I can hear the critters down there moving around. And then it makes me wonder if there's one, like, right behind me. And it's just, like, in the ground. Or what sucks is the safe food is now gone for XYZ, so you have to use a default other choice until it comes again. Or the change just makes it no. I hate this. Like, when you have like a food that's in your safe food or your comfort food category, and the company either changes the recipe or stops making it, and I'm just like, why you do this? I don't even like it when they just change the package, because my brain is like, this isn't the thing. This isn't my thing. What? No, my thing is in this package. Like, a lot of times I don't even remember like the name of the product. I just remember what the package looks like. So even them changing that, it might be the same thing, and I just can't find it anymore. And I'm just like, why? Why would you do this? For years I have found it looking like this. Why would you think that I would know that it looks like this now? Like, if the package has always been red, just keep it red. Don't make it blue. I will not recognize it if it is blue. Nothing wrong with it being blue, as long as you start with it blue. My brain is so picky about some of the weirdest things. And I love when people, like, seem to think that I have, like, a choice over the way that my brain functions. That you can just turn it on or off or something. And I'm just like, no. Nope, I just come this way. All or nothing. Good or bad, like it or not. That's totally fine if you're in the not for me club. But, it's whatever you see is what you get. It's not gonna be different tomorrow. Or like when they just ask you to like not do a bunch of things that are totally in your list of autistic or ADHD traits, and you're like, realistically speaking, that's not gonna ever stop being a thing. And they're like, well, you're not interested in like making things work, and I'll be like, I'm trying to give you realistic expectations. Like, hey, here's an air fryer for your burritos, but the air fryer makes the shell a no-go too hard. I want squishy, so I don't use it. And they go, why won't you do this? It tastes better. I don't want your better. I want my comfort being met in the chaos world. Exactly. I'll be like, I'm glad that this is your thing, but it is not mine. And there's no value judgment here. It is totally okay that you like a thing that I don't. But yeah, let's like just there's so many choices in the world. Like, we can accommodate everybody. That's, I think, what drives me nuts the most about it is there's plenty of food choices. Like, I don't have to eat bananas to get potassium. I'm eating potatoes and peaches and pears and parsnips. They're all also high in potassium. And bananas are not the highest potassium food out there. Even if they were, doesn't matter, right? Like, there are other ways to get the nutrient that food provides. So why do we focus on getting this thing? Like, drink your milk. Okay, what do you want them to get from the milk? Well, it's protein and fat and blah, blah, blah. All these good things. Okay, so they don't like milk. So why don't you just give them these things instead, which meet those nutritional needs without milk? Like, I don't understand. I will never understand that. Especially now, in this era where we're more aware of different dietary needs and preferences. So you go to, like, the supermarket and there's even more choices than there ever was. Oh, that reminds me. I ate cornbread. I meant to send you pic. Well, I hope that you enjoyed your cornbread. You can just have all of my cornbread quota. Like, that's how I feel about it. Like, if somebody likes a food that I don't, like, okay, great, you can eat my share. Like, you could just have all of my quota. I feel like there's got to be another nugget in here. It's not going away like it should. Yep, there it is. Alright, hopefully that's enough. I don't see any more in there. We'll give it some time. Time will tell us whether we got all the nuggets. Those little, like, chunks of wood in the leaves is just... They plague me, I tell you. I'm constantly like, why are you not? Where are you not? You're supposed to go poof. But you're not. And they're like, yeah, that's because I got this friend here who's not letting me go. And I'm like, oh. Alright. Man, that almost sounds like it could just be a whole nother life metaphor. And you're gonna eat my steak. Yeah, that looks like it's properly, falling down now. Oh man, these are not quite on the same line, and that's so annoying. I think that it's just gonna stay that way because it doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, thank you, Dr. Rand Bussy. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. How you doing tonight? And guys, my sound alerts worked. We had a noise. Woohoo! Okay, at least I heard it. I hope you guys did. I don't know if they're like gonna always be working now, but at least I'm hearing them. This is a good step in the right direction. I'm not sure how to, like, do this. If I should just, like, make it another retaining wall kind of look, or tear this side down. I did, you did hear the hello, darling, as well. Okay, cool. Cool. Yay, they seem to be working again. This site has been, like, really not connecting with my Twitch for a while. It's been almost, like, 2 months that I haven't been consistently getting them, so I'm hoping that it's all been sorted out, because it was stuff on their end, so it wasn't anything I could, like, address. And then I tried to use the Twitch alerts and couldn't figure out how to get those to work. They just kept not. They were like, nah, we're good. I'm like, but I'd really like noises to happen, and they're like, no, you don't need that. I'm like, but I think that I'm just gonna go retaining wall. I think that will probably be the easiest. Yeah, sound on Twitch, I didn't realize how hard it is. Yeah, it's whew. I think the biggest challenge for me personally, I don't know about anybody else, is that what I hear in my headphones is not what you hear on stream. Like the volume mix that I hear on my headphones is different than the volume mix you hear on stream. And that makes it so hard for me to know where my settings are supposed to be. It's mind confounding to me. I found I like my time to be spent watching people stream than me streaming myself. At least I tried. Streaming is definitely a whole collection of skill sets and learning your personal style and preferences. So just getting in there and doing it is, I think, the best way to learn how to do it. Because what will work for me, you know, isn't gonna work for every streamer. Like, I could go in and do like a how to stream ZebraClick style, and it just wouldn't necessarily work for them. Like, there was a lot of things that I tried that other streamers do that I was just like, no, I don't want to do this. And I've only been at it a year, so I'm sure there will be lots more of that to come over time. But okay, we need let's get that out. We also need to make sure that I'm not falling in this hole. Like, some of these are not too deep, and I don't like that as much. Because it's really easy to accidentally, like, chop the floor out and end up into oblivion when you only have one. Like, I want to play with friends. Problem is, I need friends who have the same schedule as me. Absolutely, that can definitely do a thing. Yeah, but I have to pull up my stream on my phone just to see what was wrong. Yeah, sometimes I do that. Like, I keep my phone next to me so that if I'm not sure you guys can see something, I will pull up the stream and actually look and see what it's doing from a viewer's perspective. Yeah, I've definitely had to do that too. I also really like playing with other people, and once you have an audience space, it's cool because you can be like, hey, you can join with me. And I found that I usually get a few people who will play along with me, so that's been really cool. I think that's been one of the best parts about streaming, is that I have been consistently able to find people to play games with me when I couldn't before. Because my friends didn't always have the same schedule, they weren't playing the same games at the time, or, you know, they didn't own the game, you know. Just because they're your friend doesn't mean they can play with you right then. And the bigger social circle I have online, it's just more opportunity for things, for all the stars to align for gaming goodness. Should we use a type of block to let us know we're at cavern level and can't insta-mine like the dirt? I don't know. I'm having a lot of anxiety about whether or not I'm gonna just accidentally, like, break through here and yeet myself into oblivion. because some of this is, like, really thin. Other parts of it are not. Like, but even too thick isn't super thick for the shovel that we got. That shovel just, like, mows things. So, I'm not sure what the best strategy over here is. I mean, I will tell you, there's a part of me that's tempted to be like, I'll just go in the cave and fill in this whole section. I'll be like here 8 days, just trying to do the fill. Oh my god, that would be so bad. Who's my favorite baseball team? Mine the Yankees and the Rockies. Oh, I don't know. Or more to the point, I don't have one. I personally am not a sports person at all. I pretty much only watch sports if somebody I know is playing on the team. Otherwise, I don't feel it that, like, exciting for me personally to watch. I don't have anything against sports. They're just not my jam. Thank you, Profound. I appreciate the follow. How you doing tonight? You're more worried about a creeper explosion? Oh, I wasn't thinking about creepers. Yeah, they could definitely create a crater. You're not wrong. I think that we definitely need to figure out a way to go in and make it thicker without making it taller. Ugh. That really means that I should go underneath and fill this in. At least some. So that it's like 3 or 4 thick or something. Ugh, I don't know. Because, yeah, a creeper could definitely cause a crater problem for sure. I don't even know how many deep a creeper crater is. That's a tongue twister. What are my interests here, Rig? To bond with other people. I really like playing video games with people. I like having intellectual, in-depth conversations. Those tend to be a lot of the big things. I like role-playing and board games. I'm kind of a nerd. Okay, I'm a nerd. There's not even a kinda to that. Yeah, those are usually the things that I do. At least put some lights underneath to prevent the sounds of monsters to reduce anxiety, right? I'm gonna have to do something in that cave. I just think that's all there is to it, because that's all I can hear is the skeletons and zombies down there, and I'm just like, Alright. I think I'll just keep going with the shape of the... Yeah, I'm not sure what the best approach over there is. I was just kind of make it up as I go. That definitely has some drawbacks. I'm putting in dirt. I didn't want to put in dirt. You know, I can also use cobblestone as fill if I run out of dirt and I'm building underneath so you can't see it anyway. So I'll keep that too. And I shouldn't need this anymore. At least for the moment. I am also a bad speller. Bad sellers unite. Right? I think the English language is like so quirky when it comes to like how something is spelled and or pronounced. And even if I know how it's supposed to sound, doesn't mean that I can get it out of my mouth that way. And I love it when people are like, that's not how that's said. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, it's the best. It's the best that I can do with what I got. it's fine. Alright, I think... Ah! Speaking of creeper craters... Guys, I was just coming in here to investigate. You didn't have to prove our point. Oh my goodness. Guys, things are going sideways. I just wanted to get an assessment of the situation under here. I didn't need a whole army to greet me. But no wonder we were hearing so much stuff down here. Alright, we need a stack of torches for sure. Goodness! That was kind of going sideways fast. I got a whole bunch of arrows sticking out of my chest. I'm like, I'm gonna take a nap. And I like it like a pincushion. Alright, let's grab other things that can go elsewhere. I'll keep some of the other types of wood here, so I can use them to make other sundry wood items if I need to. Oh, I'll leave that, because when I need to move the animal, I'll need that. Oh, and let me leave my sticks. Okay, that should work. See, we found a problem before it got way worse. I mean, you're not wrong. At least we do know it's a problem, and we can now address it before it's more problematic. I should have known by the way it was sounding that it was bad down there, but I was not prepared. Alright, let's put these in our composter. And then these seeds, we need to like finish planting because I accidentally like destroyed more seeds than I was supposed to. So our wheat plots are not all full. I should do the back end first so I can visually see that it's not full. You know, it's fine. Alright, we're gonna need a bunch of torches. I should have some in the boxes that we can toss down there. And then we can also do some filling underneath to kind of make that area less explodable. Because, yeah, it being that thin is asking for all kinds of trouble. All kinds of trouble. Alright, here's all the torches. I definitely have lots of torches. And then... oh, that can go in the box. So there will still be, like, I think mobs down there. Maybe unless I build, like, a wall. Landscaping challenges! This side looks good! And at least we know it's solid! Or it should be. I guess I don't really know. I didn't dig it up to check. Oh, I didn't grab the dirt back. We're gonna fill it in with air. That'll make it super better. Alright, now I should have all the things. Emphasis on should. Oh my god, there's so many. I think I have good armor, because I'm sure as shit not dodging these great. I thought that I had hit him, but he doesn't seem to care about my existence, so I must not have accidentally hit the Enderman. That's something. Alright, let's dump some torches down here so things can't, like, be respawning. I don't know for sure how many torches I need down here, but I definitely don't want to have to fill this all in. That seems like a lot. I think torches were a great idea. And maybe if we, like, built a wall... Oh! Jesus! Now you're pissed at me! What did I do? Startled the crap out of me. Did I, in fact, hit you and you just had a delayed response? Asshole! Just need a light level higher. A light level higher? Oh, then 7. Apparently my window wasn't quite big enough, so I wasn't seeing that whole comment. Just need a light level higher than 7. How do I know what light level it is? I don't think that I got him, but he buggered off. Like, maybe if I put, like, a wall here. But that's, like, a really high area. So that guys from down below can't come up here and invade. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be, like, all the way to the top for them to not be able to go over it. I don't know where the source block is, but we don't want them to have a water elevator. But I guess it doesn't go all the way down, so it doesn't matter. I think if I make it too high, they can't go over it. I don't know, guys. I'm making things up as I go. There, that should be sufficient to keep them from coming onto my side of the cave. And I guess it really doesn't matter what this wall looks like, because, well, it's not like anybody's going to be looking at it, right? Yeah. Alright. Looks like it's pretty well lit up in this specific spot anyway. Well, might as well get the coal that's sitting right here while I'm here. Bound to need it for more torches after I, like, put out a whole bunch of them. I feel like coal is one of those things that has a lot of uses, so there's definitely value in grabbing it when I see it. But I don't feel like I go through it anywhere near as much since Siri and Mr. helped me build the lava maker farm thing. I don't know what you call it, but the continuous lava supply has been awesome. I don't know, anywhere that seems kind of shadowed, I'm just putting another torch, right? That's gotta be useful. I guess I'll find out if there's more moaning and groaning going on. This is why I generally like to have my space all filled in so that you don't have to worry about these issues of how the space underneath is behaving. Alright, now let's make some of these areas a little thicker. Alright, so if I make it like 4 thick, that should be plenty. Oh, I didn't bring my bed with me, so I gotta run all the way back over here. Whew! And of course, there's assholes out here. Damn creepers! They didn't realize I had stayed past nighttime. Okay, let's get in bed so that there won't be any more freaking assholes populating the planet. Now I have a crater to fix. I think that's going to be the theme for tonight. Creeper craters. I thought you were gonna play nice, but then you were like, "Nah, I'm gonna come be a jerk." I wasn't gonna chase him down and kill him if he was gonna play nice, but he was like, "Nah, no, I choose violence." It's like, all right, fine, choose violence then. Delete. All right, let's fill in this crater. Well, I thought I was going to be building buildings tonight, but at this rate, all I'm going to be doing is landscaping. Goodness. It's definitely taking longer for me to complete this part of the task than I thought it would. I mean, what's new? It always takes me longer than I think it's going to. I'll be like, oh yeah, I could get this done in an hour. 5 hours later. Ugh. And it doesn't matter if I've done the task like 100 times. I'm still not going to know how long it takes me. I'm just not. It's super annoying. that'll make it 4 deep. That's better than 1 deep. It didn't take me anywhere near as many Georges as I anticipated it would, so there's that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna eat a whole bunch! No, not so much. I didn't even use 1 stack. And I'm not even really sure how far over my space, my stuff is. So there's that. Oh, I was gonna try to keep going with my scaffolding, but that's fine. You're doing okay? Glad to hear that. Oh, I guess I like 1 short over here. Okay. Projects always end up more involved than I anticipate. It's just... I'm never prepared! I thought, oh yeah, this will be just like a quick landscaping. 12 years later, do I have llamas? Yeah, we got llamas. You're going out to have some sushi in a moment? Oh yeah. Sushi is the best, and I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, we got 2 llamas. Siri caught 2 llamas from the trader for us. I was hoping for wild llamas, but we've had like such crap luck in getting them that... Oh man, this is like such a big area. I feel like that's all 2, but I'm not sure how far over here is the 1. Which is really what I want to address, is where the 1 is. Problem is, I have no spatial relations, so I don't know what part above us was only 1. Having more animal just brings us 1 step closer to the pandas, right? I mean, I guess.
Join the server and get your own damn pandas.
Did you hear? Did you hear Siri? Cause she's invited you to come join us. I'm sure it's not rudeness at all. It's just Siri wants to play with you. Yeah. Oh goodness.
Every time a panda is mentioned, I'll take a cow family member hostage.
Uh-oh, inviting, she says. All right, now there's some shots have been fired. Uh-oh. Oh. Boop, boop, boop. These can go back. This I'll keep. All of this stuff should be able to go back. And then I should put some lava in so I can cook these. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Alrighty, where are my tools? Boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. It's just dump box. Don't look at it. Nothing to see here. We gotta sleep for safety, and we're watering the face hole. Thank you, Arfi. How you doing? All right, and then we'll put the lavas in so that things will cook. And then we need to put the buckets back. Otherwise, I'll never have any idea where to find them again. And I think that was all my dirt already. Did I grab all my dirt? Let me look. Because I have another area I'm gonna fill in, and I'll need dirt. No, that was not all my dirt. Winning. You know what? I want to keep... I'll keep these. I'll keep those. I'll keep those. I won't use them for fill. Because when you have a grass block, you can put it down and it will, like, make grass grow. So, if you have an area that's not grassy and you want it to be, grass blocks can be useful like that. I see llama! And a llama! Da 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 da! And his buddy llama over there! Da 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 da! We got trade llamas! Llama, 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 llama. Oh man, I'm already out of brick. What am I making now? Things. I have more animal pens to put in, and I made a nice flat area to build stuff. And I was thinking of plants that we don't have. Like, I don't have beets, and I don't have any of the, like, nether plants. So we gotta have more garden room over here. I'm just building. It's gonna be fabulous. I'm just like terraforming the whole server. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, chop, and go. Get some ads. Your son to have access. Ripped a good natural geography. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh man, how is this tree and that tree are like attached and. Gotta like disconnect them, or this is just gonna stay here forever. Okay. Oh, helps to hit the right buttons. Here, I think that looks way better. Yay! That looks like all better. Look, perfect. It's perfect, guys. It's all perfect. We have a wall. This is my claim to territory. Then it sounds like a purchase is all that's between you and pandas. I don't have Minecraft, and you're like, well. Maybe we just need a panda egg. It's fine. Nobody will know. She's such a good commander. I will. Ain't no way you're getting a panda back that quickly. I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody will know. We'll just be like, we went on a quest, and that's all the details that are needed. Panda was achieved. We can get polar bears and raccoons and, I don't know, squirrels while we're at it. We can just make a whole Noah's Ark here. Maybe that needs to be our goal. Just trying to instill independence to help you know the path to follow your dreams. Right? Man, this creates a whole area up here I could put something. I don't know that I need to, but... rip. I don't have enough dirt. It's okay. I'm sure more dirt will come eventually. It's fine. Everything's fine. I say that, but I'll totally forget. Is there, like, I don't know, a platform I can shovel that nobody will care about? That is far enough away that... Hey, look, a pig. You're not one of our pigs, though. You have no name. I mean, I don't know why I looked. I know we got them all back. Oh my goodness. We had a pig escape today. Oh my, a creeper came along and blew up the corner of the pen, and the pigs and the llama are off strolling. I'm like, but I know that I found our pigs, because our pigs were all named. All like dumpy looking over here, so let me like correct for my poor shovel control. Why would I go and loose the pigs? It definitely was not my plan. It just sort of happened. The creeper was like, boom, and I was like, I was like pockets full and everything, and I didn't have a lead. I was convinced I was gonna lose some named animals. I did not. But I'm telling you, I put those llama back in the pen first. I was like, ooh, I know I'm supposed to make sure that the named animals live, but... Llamas! They were so hard to achieve! And I didn't even want to think about, like, what Siri would do if the llamas went poof. You only get 1 series supply free PE per animal pair, right? I'm like, I know you wouldn't go chasing him again. He'd be like, you lost him, you get him this time. I ain't quite good enough. I really thought that was gonna be plenty. Rip, it was not. I don't care. You can just stay here. I don't want to keep chopping trees. There, and it's not a floating tree. Nothing happened here. Now you can't be all like, but why is there a floating tree here? There's no floating trees. There's nothing to say. Da 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 da! We have wall. Alright, so let's do this, and this, and this, and I gotta go see if I have more amethyst. Hello there! Ah, so flat and untextured, it sure is. No depth and curves to this land anymore, nope. Those are overrated. I am not the builder for that. I am feeling like this is a good place to start for the building things. So how you doing there? Happy hump day. Thank you for the support. It's a camel day, huh? 1 hump, 2 hump. Camel, camel. A whole lot of the... You're doing good? Glad to hear it. Like, wait, I can get more blocks if I loot my stuff. And while this is my primary building block, I'm doing pretty good, thanks. It's been a good day. I'm not sure. I think that it's just because of the castle. I think there's more stone than cherry wood. Thank you for the cheer, I appreciate it. Oh, I guess I need fence if I'm gonna add fence to this. And change the fence line. Oh, guess I need to make some more fence.
You make it easy, like no traffic on a Sunday morning. Keeping your body warm like feathers. Protecting you from the rain when it's pouring. Like dinner on the table when you're hungry. Just want to feed you. Like
AJ.
laughing out loud uncontrollably. When we talk, like
You can't
books,
just
wanna
like
read
segregate
you.
yourselves from the others. Go over there.
Full tank of gas.
Come on.
Trips up the coast.
Alright, fine. I'll just get the lead and drag your ass over there.
You clear my mind and schedule like an extended lunch break. Less thirsty, full glass, keeping you hydrated, well balanced, like your daily alkaline water intake.
Come on. I'm down to 1 lead. I think I ended up giving you all of mine at some point. I don't even know what it takes to make leads, but I'm gonna need to figure it out, I guess.
Covering you like a record album sleeve. Don't hesitate, slide in. Small scratches makes my heart skip. On repeat, put me in rotation. Tune everyone else out. Headphones plugged in. Vibes and beats made simultaneously. Untangling in your arms. The chords of
This is
disconnect.
gonna be like, what are you doing?
Penetrating walls that are no longer soundproof. Now then a mic check. She holds it in her hand for the first time. Feels like a vibration.
Oh, well that doesn't work. This will need to stay dirt. That's fine, everything's fine. Sounded like therapy. You can't just segregate from the others, but why not? Right? Because if I let him over there, then the fence is gone. He's gonna be a free stray pig, and we'll never see him anymore. You're leaving now. Have a great stream. Thanks for stopping in, ads. I hope that you enjoy your sushi. Oh man, I don't know that I'm gonna have enough amethyst for this. But it's fine. It's fine. I just need to go wreck another geode. It's fine. Quest geode on the list. Alright, a list of all the things that I have to go get and find. It's fine. I don't even know where they're most likely to be found. But rip. Nuts enough. Nuts enough. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be enough. change that now, I'll forget and it'll just always be like that, and that'll be yuck. Gotta make it all one row, right? Yeah. Alright, so over here, I was thinking we could put the dogs and cats. And I don't know. I don't know how to make the little houses. Okay, well, we'll just figure it out as I go. It's fine. That's kind of my MO. Oh, I guess it's really just kind of too close to that. I won't be able to put a roof on it. Rip. Well, that will work. And then the roof will smoosh into the other roof, and that'll look dumb. Attempt 1. Fail. Not well thought out. Let's try that again. Maybe if I put them, like, in the middle?
Spiritual love and material love.
And not try to make it away from the wall. I think will look fine. I guess it doesn't really... I can't make it exactly like that and smaller. I'm just gonna trying to give it a feel of a smaller version of the other one, but I'm not sure I'm achieving this. Oh, we're gonna like that. I'll just go with it straight across. definitely don't have my half slabs on me, and it doesn't look like I have any more stairs other than the one. One stair ain't gonna be sufficient to build this roof. There's the half slabs. Doesn't look like I have any steps though, so I'll need to make some more steps. Alright, let's try that. That should work. I don't know what I should do to make it look like a bed or anything. Oh, I should have centered it so that was kind of in the middle, but here we are. I'm not gonna remake it again. It's just gonna have to stay there. Okay. Then I'm like, maybe, I'm not sure how I would do it so that it looked like a cat tree. You know, that they kind of like perch on. I don't know. Maybe I should just give them boxes to be on and a bed. Oh, I guess I didn't really need. Because just the inside needs to be the floor. Oh, I'm too far up. This is a very simple shape, and my brain's just like, no, I'm fine. We don't need to figure this out. It can be a mystery in the universe. It's fine. And nobody need to know. And I'm like, but I need to know. I need to make the shape. So it's like, nah, it's fine. Okay. just sleep out here in the bushes. It's fine. Everything's awesome and fine in the bushes. Oh. Okay, and then that roof piece. Alright, so if I unsit them, they should all just come and follow me, and then I can put them back into sitting over here. That's the theory. That's my theory. We're gonna see if this works. So, well, at least we built the dog and cat area. Yeah, guys, we got 2 little houses built. Of all the listed things, we got, because most of it was landscaping. It took me way longer than I thought it was going to. I mean, I guess I could have used the bridge in there. It would have been fine. I like how they just sort of migrate. They don't really move, but they don't stay exactly where you sit them either. Alright, I think that's everybody. Alright, come on, everybody. Let's go put you in the houses! I guess I don't really need the door open, right? They'll just teleport through, huh? We'll test this. Come on, guys. If I end up with a dog or a cat in a weird place, I'll know what happened. Alright, this seems to be working okay. For now. You can always go sideways at any time, you just never know! Oh, I didn't put the stairs on the... Why does that look weird? Because it's not done. It's fine. There, now they look the same. Alright, now I just need to get everybody to kind of be in their area and... Come on, dogs. No. Nope, you're not sitting. Okay, cats, let's go over here. Oh, come on, let's get, like... Come on over here, buddy. No, that's... that! Over this way, come on! I really should have brought the lead. Okay, close enough. There, look, we got a space for the cats and dogs that's not in the middle of the castle or taking up the entire, like, garden area, filling it right chock full of critters. And with some fish, we'll be able to increase our cat population in no time. I think that's the... Oh, I can go there too. Okay. Make a stop at the composter. Oh, that's so cool. I was able to leave it here and it's already all empty again. I love it! So cool! The auto bone mealer is amazing! I feel like I've entered future Minecraft. I got like spiffy lava containment unit and I got a miller. It's great. Of the stuff I should probably keep down in the building area because we'll be likely using quite a few of those things again. And then we can put a chest down there so that we can put the cat and dog food in their space. They don't eat cooked fish, so I just need fishes. Okay. Yeah, I think that in general it would be kind of nice to have the little feeding box next to each animal so that I can just keep it full and when I harvest stuff, go put it in there, and then when I want to like have them make babies, I can have it there at the pen. Sorry, llamas. I have yet to make your house. You're just gonna have to keep living with the pigs for a little bit. Well, you just like trying to move in, huh, pig? I don't need one that big, but it looks weird to have it on even one box, so it's gonna be a 2 box. Alright, that pig, we'll just put a lead on him and bring him over, since he seems to want to move in. Maybe we'll even name him Volunteer. Come on, bud. Yes, you can move in with us. I'm sure the Idjit family will love you. And you might, like, in general, increase the pigs' intelligence population. Because the pigs that we have are a little, struggle busing. Maybe your AI is an improved model. Okay. Bonus pig. Winning! Yeah! Alright, so didn't get everything done, but we got the dogs and the cats moved out and away from the house so that we won't have huge piles of animals in our space. This area over here is absolutely big enough for the llama pen. We could probably put the llama house like right here and build the pen out around and have plenty of room for llama breeding. So yeah, I'll probably put the llamas there. And yeah, we should have plenty of room to add some more to the I don't know. I was gonna say museum. That's not what this is. A zoo or menagerie or castle place. I don't know what it is. All right, all the building stuff that I'm likely to want down here again can go here. I need to make more leads. I just don't know what you make them with. Because I only have one. So I either gave mine all to Siri or I've lost them. And if I've lost them, that's exceptionally unfortunate. All right. Have my workshop bed in here. So I don't have a super ton. I'm gonna make one trip to the I don't know what it's called. Warehouse. I'm gonna make a trip to the warehouse. I'll keep that. Keep those. Keep that. Keep that. Guess I can keep that. Alright. To the warehouse! Because my equipment box is just chock full of stuff. So it's time to bring things to the general warehouse so everybody can find it and use it, and I can have more space in my working boxes. So we'll get these over there. And then it'll be just about pumpkin time, because it's almost that time of day. Alright. Is this the equipment? Yes. Because that has, it looks like all the equipment stuff. So this should all go in here. I don't know. I've been coming over here and making up organization as I go by just putting stuff on there. Oh, that's got tools. Oh, maybe the tools were supposed to be down here. Oh, foo. That's a tool. That's a tool. That's a tool. What little bit of organization's here? I've already messed it up, guys. Nothing to see here. Please don't look. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to fix it. There, okay. Okay. What are these? Potion of healing. Potion of water breathing. Oh, savvy. There's food. Ooh, cookies. I'm gonna eat a cookie. Cause who doesn't want a cookie? Okay, I've had a cookie. Life is good. Got cookies. Thanks, whoever cooked the cookies. I'll follow it up with a steak. That's like a perfect meal. You have a cookie, make sure you have plenty of room for the cookie, and then you finish the meal with some steak. I mean, sometimes you just gotta do dessert first. It's the way you just gotta live, man. Every now and again, you gotta be like, gotta make sure there's room for the cookie. Alright, and we are home again. And with that, it is pumpkin time, so we'll switch over to the end screen. Boop, boop, boop. There. Alright, so thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me today. I I don't know that we accomplished a whole lot in the build. We did a lot of landscaping and, like, I think more chatting than anything else. But I really enjoy being able to just shoot the shit with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed your visit today. If you over on YouTube, if you look down in the description of the stream, you'll find a list of links of all the things that I do outside of the world of YouTube. And if you are over on Twitch, you will also find a list of links. You can do that by going down into the About page, clicking on the More Zebra Pig. That'll open up your list of links. There's also a picture of Green Dragon. If you click on that, that'll take you over to Siri Sculpt, and you can see her stuff, because she's the amazing artist that has done all my emotes and overlays. And yeah, there's also the coffee shop link. Yeah, that's like, gives you an option of other ways to support the weird craziness that we're doing here. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Don't Starve Together. And we're going to be doing Chaos Tricks Activated. So, yeah. And I just got spammed a whole bunch of YouTube messages. Has it not been sending me my YouTube messages all this time? Well, hi everybody that just like sometimes it's really, really weird when it doesn't send me them, it doesn't process me the messages. Alright, well, sorry guys if those messages have been living there for a while, and I promise I wasn't trying to ignore you. Apparently it just wasn't transferring and showing them. But alright, I'll be back on tomorrow. We're going to be playing Don't Starve Together. We're going to be doing Chaos Tricks. So if you want to come and be a Chaos Gremlin, tomorrow is the night. Get your cakes ready. And until we can hang out again, you guys be sure to take care of yourselves. Thanks for coming.